The difference between those who get it and those who don't is something very simple, is that those who get it actually do stuff. They practice. See, a lot of y'all aren't practicing. I know right now if I were to ask you to raise your hand if you applied for 3 scholarships in this room last week, nobody would raise their hand. And if you're a senior or a college kid, you should have. If I say you're a junior and you're in this room and you are not applying for scholarship, you're behind when we have 11-year-olds already with scholarships. So today, I want to inject you with my enthusiasm. I want to inject you with something to make you go home and you say, Daddy, the fat man said I can get scholarships today. I'm going to go home. I'm going to do what he says. So I'm going to give you some stuff. I'm going to give you free information to help you go do that. I hope you believe, not just in me. Listen to what the other people, I'm going to show you some testimonies. Listen to what they say. They used to come to free things and do it. So you just don't go home and be the same. Don't let your color be your reason you don't get scholarships because you say, I'm white, there's no scholarships for white folk. There's plenty of scholarships for white folk too. There's lots of money out there. The University of Georgia, they're looking for white kids in the engineering department. Oregon State, they call them diversity scholarships because they're looking for white kids. So don't sit back and say, well, there's only money out there for minorities. I'm going to blow that myth out the water too. So practice real quick because this bothers me. Tim Duncan, did y'all like him when he played? Yeah. With that pitiful looking fall away shot that always went in. My God, what is up with that? But the reason Tim Duncan, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, all these people are so good when you see them in the game is because they did what? Right. For you, instead of sitting at a free throw line shooting free throws, what grade are you in, young man? 9th grade? You got scholarships yet? So you're a freshman in high school freshman scholarships. Instead of waiting until you're a senior or you're in 10th grade or waiting until you're older, start practicing now. I dare you to go home and apply for a scholarship today. I dare you to go home and write an essay and have somebody look at it, because if you do, something crazy could happen. You could get a scholarship. Y'all, I've been doing this for too many years. We've helped kids get over $40-something million. I'm not some black Harry Potter or something make-believe. I am real, and I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've gotten testimonials, emails. I'm telling you, you can do this if you never meet me again. But you got to practice. The way they're good, though, is because they've been practicing, then they get in the game. You're a 10th grader, so call this preseason. Call this next year and a half. This is just preseason. I'm practicing. Okay, Dad, I'm looking for scholarship. Dad, I'm doing this. Dad, I'm doing that. You do that so he knows, wow, she's getting into this thing. And he's going to get fired up too. And don't you have a younger kid, you said? Yeah, and then you get that younger kid fired up. When our 11-year-old got the $60,000, it fired up his senior, who was a brother. His brother was a senior. It fired him up, so the senior got fired up and got a full ride. So I want you to take what I'm telling you and do it. So are we going to go home and practice?